Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Dazzling Dave, here straight after the game. That depressing match, really, for so many reasons, over in Athens in the Europa League first leg, which has finished Olympiacos 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. No fans, no atmosphere, no passion. No point, really. But, you know, it's ended up 1-1. And obviously I'm going to give you my thoughts in regards to the game, in terms of the performance and the result and everything as well. And you guys who are watching this, wherever you are watching it in the world, wherever you watch the game, even if you're over in Athens and you watched it in a bar, obviously I didn't go for this one. Personally waited because of the east of Athens, the east of Greece was in lockdown. I had a feeling it would roll out, and it did. So obviously didn't end up going. I've been to Athens once before, fantastic city. But yeah, it's played in a behind closed doors, soulless stadium, and football is nothing really, is it, without the fans? But leave your thoughts in the comments below on the game, on the situation surrounding it, the whole thing really. In terms of the game, first off, even though it was behind closed doors, I'm a passionate fan, and I am quite a positive person. I was yelling at the stream that I was getting, because we just, at the performance, it was almost like we didn't want to be there. And let's face it, Wolves did say they didn't want to be there and didn't want to play the game. But I don't know whether that's fed through. It seemed to me like Olympiacos played the game in their stadium without any fans a lot better than us. They're a good side. They're a very good side. They're very composed on the ball. They don't panic. They pass the ball around. And, you know, those first sort of 30 minutes of the game, we didn't really lay a glove on them. The possession stats were something like 71% to 29% to Olympiacos against Wolves, and at one point it was something like 321 passes to 109 passes for Olympiacos against Wolves. They were controlling the game. You know, Wolves do start slow. We know that Nuno likes to work his way into the game, and that's obviously a lot of the traits for Wolves. But it felt like Brighton all over again, that we didn't really have any idea of how to break them down. We didn't really sort of close down, you know, other than the opportunity that fell to Jota when the guy fouled him and they was sent off. You know, we didn't really create anything, and it was really frustrating. Especially the first half was very, very poor. But then you always think, well, second half, you're a second half side where you will step it up. You know, they're down to 10 men. But we don't play well against 10-men Wolves generally. And I was getting more and more frustrated in the second half. I mean, our passing was off. We were playing some balls that just weren't coming off. We'd trying flicks. We weren't moving the ball fast enough and opening them up. We'd lacked the creativity. They seemed really comfortable, even with 10 men. And I was saying just before they scored, I can see them scoring, and then they did. On that break, pulls it back, and the guy, how has they got a man on his own in the area in the 6-yard box when we've got 11 men against 10? It shouldn't have happened. I don't know, and I just felt like the Wolves, that our players really respond to that ferocious atmosphere, and it's a shame because that stadium could have been absolutely rocking. The Olympiacos fans would have made it an amazing atmosphere, and it was just nothing. And, you know, the whole game was a little bit like that. You know, we brought Pedro Neto on. Obviously, you swapped both the wing-backs off. Traore, you know, was probably our most dangerous player. Looked like something was going to happen when he got the ball. Pedro Neto's come on. We've won a free kick, and I'm watching the stream. The free kick's about to be taken, and then the stream freezes for about 30 seconds. I'm like, that's just typical. And then it comes back on, and we're celebrating, and Pedro Neto scored the goal. So yeah, we got the goal 1-1. Watched obviously. Then they played the replay. So a little back heel from Martinho into Neto, who smacked it, and we've got lucky. Lucky. It's one of them that takes the deflection, sends the keeper the wrong way, and it's 1-1. And we have pushed. You know, I mean, at the end, I think it's ended up 51% possession to theirs to 49, but they played with 10 men for 60 minutes, and the possession stats are about right. We've had more shots than they have in the end, but they've had 4 shots on target, and in the whole game, we've managed 3 shots on target. There's a good opportunity that fell to Raul, pretty much knocked the keeper out. He hit it really well, smacked the keeper in the face, probably should have kept it down. Traore's had a few of done his shots when he's dragged it well wide. I don't know. It's at the end of the day, the only one positive thing that I can say about this game, because can't say it's positive in many ways, because I thought Olympiacos were the better side. Obviously, the atmosphere was dead, you know, and the only positive thing that you can say is that we've got an away goal for the second leg. Will the second leg take place, you know, next Thursday? We'll see. Will it take place behind closed doors? We'll see. Hopefully, you know, we'll see what happens with it. There's a lot in the air with football and sport and life in general with this coronavirus at the moment. It's going to severely impact everybody. But life has to go on at the moment. You still have to live your life. Yes, and I've got to obviously comment on the game. Disappointing. I've took my, in terms of the performance and everything, down from angry to vexed, annoyed with the performance. You know, it wasn't a great situation, but you know, Wolves generally respond. But we're in the tie with, you know, the Europa League at the moment. What happens with it, we don't know. It's 1-1. We've got the away goal. You'd fancy Wolves to do, but Olympiacos were 0-1 down at home against Arsenal, so they're going to go into the match in whatever it's whenever it's played, and if it's played in front of fans, they're going to go in positive. They're a good side, and you know, they made us look pretty damn ordinary tonight. So yeah, leave your thoughts below. If you're new around here, please smash the like and subscribe. Hit the bell notifications, and yeah, also check out the latest Always Wolves Squadcast podcast, which is went out this morning. Some really good stuff there on that as well, which I hope you'll enjoy listening to and hopefully subscribe to as well. So yeah, Olympiacos 1, Wolves 1, first leg. It's all up for play for whenever that is. Until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.